Alright, welcome to the doing stuff that I missed earlier because I can't actually progress with the game show. Today, we've moved on to stage 2 because we completed stage 1 last week. It's still... it's still 3 o'clock in the morning. Technically, it's 3:30. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of the list. Yeah, so the sprint is the furthest thing down the list, so I'm working from the bottom up on the list. I'll just do... Oh, fuck. I'll just do it all. Fuck it. Who cares? Whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm fine. You're fine. I don't know why I said that in a weird American accent. I'm fine. You're fine. World's fine. I'm fine with the world. I'm on top of the world. I'm having a good time playing this game. I'm doing shit that, don't fucking brake check me, stupid cunt. Jesus Christ. Don't drive into oncoming traffic, AI. I mean, everyone's AI here except me. Probably. Racing against a guy named Wesley. And Rashid. If he loses, just give him a wide berth. I'd say about the radius of some plastic explosive. You know, just to be on the safe side. What's happening here is we've resorted to lowest common denominator commentary, which isn't jokes about people of the terrorist religion. It's actually talking about things. Oh, really? Why is there a resume race button? Because resume race is usually just B or whatever button it is to exit the menu. The resume race button shouldn't be there. It should just be a restart button. I don't understand why I got overtaken at the very end. That was less than ideal. I even cheated. I should probably cheat on more corners because I can't just fucking drive around them. I've made a poor decision driving in oncoming traffic. Or maybe not. Oh, well, I've ended up bouncing off all the barriers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, there's matey boy in his Subaru. Come to fucking ruin my day again. Here's me cheating on the last complicated corner of the track. And forgetting to take the shortcut again. That's not a huge deal. Well, it is when you fucking understeer. There it is. Well, hey! I win. First try, get me. Oh, I'm falling asleep here, finally. 750 quid for that one. Jesus. That'll get me that whole bumper that I wanted. Even I barely remember that I wanted that. Now that I've been dumped in the middle of nowhere, it's going to take me forever to go and get the bumper. But I'm going to go and get the bumper. I want the bumper. And the quickest body shop to get to is not the one down there, because I'll have to drive back on myself a whole bunch of time. The quickest one to get to will probably be if I just hold it flat out. You know, I mean, I'm gonna have to drive back on myself anyway, so fucking. You know what, never mind. You know, I'll be inside of that Nissan. Yawn. Shit. I was paying attention to the road. That fucking cunt just spawned in front of me. A fucking occupied. A well fucking what's the fancy word for pulled off? Oh well, I did a good handbrake turn. Alright. The bumper I wanted was this one. While I'm here, I might as well go up into the 2.0s. So on the front I got Strike, I think. I don't know. On the back I'm thinking I might go for I don't think I have the money for Renegade. Oh, yeah I do, just about. Oh, whatever, I'll get some lights or something. I've already got lights. Tail lights. That makes the car look like it's wearing makeup. These are kind of weird, but I can put up with them. Mirrors. Usually I just go for the smallest ones. Those are fine. Exhaust, I always go for the biggest, which is still only Ace because I haven't really unlocked anything. Carbon fiber apparently makes you less cool, and I can't afford it anyway. Yeah, don't know how to unlock wide bodies. I've got no idea how that part of the game works. Have I unlocked anything that'll actually help with progression? And the survey says... Of course not. I mean, it would be quicker to just jump to the garage. I don't know why I was going to drive there. It's really hot in here now. Complete. Not complete. Oh, but it's a drift. Oh well. Short circuit, so I might... If the AI doesn't get a big score, I might be able to do this quite quickly. It's the hope. The hippity hoppity hope. I think that, to be honest, I think that bumper looks pretty good. And, I mean, this paint job, the big old design on it, to be honest, it's not really that bad, is it? This is one of those things that I actually kind of like. You know, in a game that's full of, you know, you're supposed to make fun of it for the way everything looks because of how dated it is. This is just one of those weird things where it turns out it actually looks pretty good. And I mean, a lot of tuned cars, I mean, I haven't seen many pictures, if I'm being totally honest, but I don't know, it feels like a lot of the fucking tuned up Rice Mobiles or whatever from the, I'll call it the bling era. I guess that's kind of what it was. I mean, that's what it was in the hippity hops. You had your hip hop, the hips, the hip to the hip to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rock until the... I just need 2,000 more points and then I will finish, I swear. I swear it. Okay, well, fucking don't let me then. Fine. That's fine. Everyone's fine with that. Don't let me do just one more skid. Bring it back. Sing it back. Bring it back. Bring it back to me. I don't know why I'm spinning out all the time. I mean, I know I haven't actually upgraded the performance parts of this car to make it more stable in some time, but you know, that you could cut me some slack. I'm trying to progress, and you have to have visual rating to progress, even if what you really want is performance parts. Just learn to drive, and then you'll overcome any performance disadvantage you have. I know that that's the way it works, but oh, didn't even have to try that time. And I made some fucking mad stacks from it. What's that about? More than $1,000 from doing that one thing. Versus my original plan, which was to fuck around making 100 at a time. Not 100 grand, just 100. But luckily, it spawned me right back to the right back next to the body shop, so I can zip on in. No, I don't want to exit back to explore mode. I can do side skirts. Overdrive looks super-y. We'll go for overdrive. And oops, not spoilers. I want bumpers. There we go. Strike or Renegade? Strike is too long. Renegade is too fat. But fuck it. What time is it now? Doesn't really matter. 3:45 if you must know. Unlocked anything yet? No. Jump to garage. Give me another one of those quick drift races to do. That was nice. I enjoyed earning quite a lot of money for not a lot of effort. Drag racing, I'd really rather not. Circuit racing is pretty time consuming. Drift. Yes, please. I never thought I'd say that. Well, if I've got skirts and front and rear bumpers and a great big wing, I suppose the next thing to be looking at, aside from a roof scoop, for visually upgrading the Supra, would be the specialist parts you get from the yellow shops. You know, like speakers in the boot, that kind of thing. Big old subwoofers. What do we think? Could we all go for that? Well, it depends how much money I get from this. If it's more than $1,000. Didn't actually tell me, I don't think. Or if it did, I wasn't paying attention. No, that didn't give me any money at all. Okay, good. Jump to garage. World map. Stage 2. There's one last drift race. But if that doesn't give me any money, I don't know what to do. Go. Is there anything above outrageous drift? I mean, by the way, it disappeared off the screen. I semi-doubt it. But you never know, there might be. Looks the same, because that didn't give me any money either. I rubbed my eye, but that's because I'm tired, not because I'm crying that this game isn't really helping me out. Yeah, no money for that. Alright. Drag race then. I need big money. I need subwoofers. I saw a loading screen earlier. That's how come I remember what the buttons are. Don't get any ideas about me fucking putting it on in the other episodes, because there's no way I would deliberately put myself through all that shit. Really nice how there's a resume race button. I'm a big fan of that feature. That's not getting on my nerves whatsoever. If we could stop pushing me, that would be nice. Dodge the van. Very nice racing line. Bounce off that car. Didn't crash me out of the race, so that's fine with me. Dodge that van. Dodge that car. There we go. That's a win. Works for me. Any money? Yeah. Alright. That's the way it's supposed to be done. I don't know why all those other drift races didn't give me any money. Hey ho. That's the way she blows, I guess. Now I've got to drive all the way across town to stick some subwoofers in the car. But that's alright, because maybe I'll finally make some progress if I get some subwoofers. And then I'll end this episode and record yet another one. If I'm being totally honest, I actually kind of like the way that the Supra looks right now. I was planning on getting the Nissan 350 in this game. But there's two cars from Stage 4 that I want. And the 350Z appears in quite a lot of games. Whereas the other car that I want, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT, barely appears in anything. So I'm going for the 3000 GT, and then I'm going to drive 350Z at some later date, because I want it to be like that toy car that I used to have. The silver one, with the tribal design exclusively on the doors. Not bothering with gauges, we're going straight for fucking tints. I want The only acceptable window tint color is black, as we should all know by now. I guess we can do yellow lights. That's pretty normal. Here we go. Audio. This is what you want. With a big old subwoofer and some kind of computer. Oh, an amp. There we go. An LCD. Perfect. Can I afford any neon? I most certainly can. Oh no, I can't. I can't afford the good neon, so I won't bother. Can I afford some... No. Alright, next week I'm getting some fucking gold neon. That's the fact. Ain't nothing gonna stop that from happening. I could do one outrun race and get some of that gold neon. Although I'll try another drag race, see if I can earn even more money. Another 750 would be nice. Although if they're only gonna give me... Progress! Real actual progress! A DVD cover! This is what I've been searching for the last 4 episodes. I do want the neon first. I'm gonna get the neon lights first. Next week, I'm gonna get some neon lights, and I'm gonna be on the cover of a magazine.